Greetings one and all, this is Rhythmworks and welcome to my channel with some PvZ GW2, otherwise known as Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2. I'm a late adopter to the series, so I'm not really eminently qualified in relation to this franchise, but I can say that what garnered my interest was actually EA giving this game away for free. I think it was a couple of years ago, and getting into it. And you know, first impression always counts for me. And when you look at a game like this, you think, it's a kiddies game. I'm not really gonna bother with it. But having actually played it, I realized how it's had such a cult following, you know, amongst all ages of players. So I really was interested in the game, and I was thankful to EA and PopCap for basically giving the game away for free. But now we have Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 dropping in February. This is the beta that was available a couple of days ago, but I missed out on it, just caught up with it today. Now, first of all, you got two modes in the beta, which is Turf Takeover and Gnome Bomb. Turf Takeover is more or less like Battlefield's equivalent to Conquest. And Gnome Bomb is more or less Capture the Flag, I guess. But here's the thing. First of all, I have to say that Plants vs Zombies, for me, is a very charming game. It's a very, very charming game. There's no doubt about it. I've played both modes extensively, and my findings are none different than the last iteration of the PvZ series. Now, like I said, it's a charming game to play. It's a great family favorite. It's one for all ages where shooters is concerned, and there's many a fun time to be had with the game. But my thing is this. It is simply this. It's not a bad game. It's a really good game, but I want to play something different for this year. Games are getting to be more expensive depending on the games that are due to come out or have come out already. And with season passes and expansion packs, is going to prove to be a lot more expensive. So I have to put my money into something that I definitely want to play and want to get. And at the moment, even though there's quite a few games that are coming out that has garnered my attention, garnered a lot of interest, made me quietly hyped for them, there is only two games right about now in the spring period that I want to get and that I intend to get. Number one is The Division, and number two is Uncharted 4. Now, other people wish list might differ from mine, but that's my wish list. The Division plus Uncharted. The Division, by my reckoning and my understanding, is that there are only two editions available. One is the Gold Edition, which includes the Season Pass, which is going to feature for like around, I think it's £80. And then you have the Sleeper Edition, which is going to retail, I think it's around £120. You know, but what's contained in that, I'm not really too partial with. You know what I mean? I don't need a watch. I don't need an armband. I'm going to look like a prat walking around with an armband on road anyway. Do you know what I mean? Even in my house playing the game. So those are things I'm not really interested in. You know, the artwork that's featured in the edition, I could just look up on the internet. That's not really the deal maker for me buying anything of that value in terms of special editions. But the Season Pass for The Division is going to be a game that, you know, I'm really going to be very cautious with. I'm just hoping that obviously they will sell the Season Pass separately, but at the moment the Season Pass is only going to be available on the two special editions. And with Uncharted, that's a given already. I'm definitely going to get that. You know, it could be delayed until the end of the year. I'm still going to get that game. You know, Naughty Dog is a company that I trust, and it's a company that's synonymous with quality, hands down. But the reason why I'm making a lengthy statement in relation to those two games is because the cost of those two games combined, if I get the season pass, is going to be like around 120 quid, you know, and I can't be spending that amount of money on games that, you know, I have a romantic attachment to in terms of it looking nice and it playing nice and what have you. Because with Plants and Zombies Garden Warfare 1, I don't play it much, but that doesn't mean to say I don't rate the game. I think the game is really, really good. It's a fun game. It's one of the shooters that makes me laugh every time I play it, which is needed. It's needed in shooters, you know, because I can't be raging all the time with shooters. It would just do my head in. But with Plants vs. Zombies, it just brings a smile to my face every time I play it, with the level design and the character design and stuff. Even though they've got new characters within GW2, is not a deal maker for me at the minute. You know, I will rather wait until a price drop for me to buy the game, you know, straight up, because it's not gonna capture me for now. I'm just impatient for the Division and Uncharted 4's release, you know, and I'm just gonna have to put my money into games that I'm gonna put time in. I think I've said that with Star Wars Battlefront, but even with that game, I don't really play that game much. But that doesn't mean to say it's not a bad game. Do you know what I'm saying? I love the variety of shooters that's out right now. But in terms of my wallet and my money, I have to go with the games that I know I'm going to play. Division, Uncharted 4. So with PvZ Garden Warfare 2, utterly charming. There's no doubt about it. Utterly charming. I don't know how long the beta is up for, but if you can, if you're able to, download it. It is Saturday the 16th of January. I don't know how long it's going to be available for. I kind of missed out on a couple of days of it, so my eye was off the ball in that regard. But not for me right now. Price drop, yes. Maybe. I don't know. I might be too stuck in the Division and Uncharted and other games that definitely will have more of my attention. But right now, for the spring period, I'm not going to be spending more than like around £120 per season. So those two games has definitely got my attention. But yeah, there's a couple of more different characters within PvZ, and I've enjoyed it for the time I've played it, but it's not going to hold me. It's definitely not going to hold me in terms of character development and all that stuff. Even though with the game, there is definitely more to it in terms of character progressions and stuff like that, and more interaction as well. And you can play the game solo as well as co-op as well as PvP. So, you know, there's definitely a multifaceted aspect of the game, you know, facets of which are not available until the official game. But having said that, I mean, those who've played PvZ already knows what they're gonna get. They're just gonna get a little bit more, well, considerably more. But for me, it's not gonna hold me to buy it as a day one release. Price drop for me for this game. But anyway, that is it. That is all for me for now. And with that, I'm gonna thank everyone for tuning in and watching the video. Thanks for stopping by. Big up to all the new subscribers that's been coming in and checking out my channel, checking out my videos and stuff, and checking out an old man's rantings about video games. So it's with that, I'm gonna bid you guys adieu for now. And you know the coup, whatever the game, media, format, genre, happy gaming, because that's what it's truly about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If you're happy playing it, I'm happy for you and I'm happy with you. So until such time, stay blessed, Megan.